Okay, so today we're going to start talking about division. And division, no matter how smart we are, which we're all super smart,
Yes.
Division is always a really tricky topic for fourth grade. So I want to make sure that we take all the time we need to talk about division. I want us to be patient. I want us to just take our time talking about it, okay? So our goal in fourth grade, are you with me?
Yeah.
Are you distracting? Our goal in fourth grade is to be able to divide up to 4-digit dividends by 1-digit divisors, okay? So 4 digits by 1 digit. That's our division goal for fourth grade, okay? So we are going to use strategies based on place value. I like it. Strategies based on place value, just like multiplication. So the first thing that we want to make sure we know is the proper vocabulary terms. The big number is called everyone read that word? Dividend. And then the divisor tells me how many groups we're going to divide something into. Okay, the dividend tells me the total number. Okay, and then the quotient tells me how many are in each group. Okay, you should be making the notes that I am making. So if we have 20 total items and we want to divide them into 4 equal groups, there will be 5 in each group. Okay, so our dividend is 20, our divisor is 4, and our quotient is 5. Division is similar to subtraction because, for a couple of reasons, but one reason is the big number always has to come first. Okay, just like in subtraction. So this is called, and when we write a number sentence left to right, what do we call this? An equation. Okay, this is what I lovingly refer to as the division house. Okay, you need to know this is not a model of division. This is just a way to set up a division problem so that we can solve it using a place value strategy or the standard algorithm. And then this is another way to write a division as a fraction. We have talked about this bar here, and the fraction can mean divided by or out of 20 divided by 4. Okay? This is a helpful way to write it because occasionally when you're trying to write an equation, let's say you were just in a Google Doc and you wanted to write an equation, there's not a division symbol on your keyboard. There's an addition symbol. You can use the dash for subtraction. You can use the X for multiplication, but there's not a division symbol like this. So when you're in that situation, you can use the bar, the slanted bar, to make a fraction, and that also means divided by. Okay? Okay, that is the first page we're going to talk about. We're just going to keep this in our red math folder for reference, but we're not going to put it in there yet. Now we're going to look at our purple page. Okay, so here is a way to model division. We've been modeling division for a long time. So 18 divided by 6, there are 6 equal groups, and there are 3 in each group. That is easy for us. Okay, we know that multiplication is repeated addition. Well, division is repeated subtraction. Okay, so it's kind of cool to look at it. 24 divided by 8, I can do 24 minus 8 is 16. Then I can subtract 8 again to get 8, and then subtract 8 again to get 0. How many times did I subtract 8?
4.
3. So 24 divided by 8 is 3. So when we do long division, I need you to please not out-talk me. I'm waiting. When we do long division, we just subtract that divisor more than one time at a time. We chunk it together to make it go quicker, okay? And we'll talk about that more as we, well, let me just say, for example, and I'm just going to do a really quick example here. If we have 124 and I want to divide that by 2, okay? If I want to do repeated subtraction there, that's going to take me a long time, right? Okay? But I can say, well, why don't I subtract 2 10 times? Right? What's 10 times 2? 20. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract it 10 times. Then I could say, well, gosh, I could do that again, right? And get to 84. Instead, I just did 10 20 times quickly, as opposed to doing minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. I just chunked it together, and I did 10 times here and 10 times here. Okay? Then I can say, well, I can subtract it 10 more times. That's another 20. Right? I could do it 10 more times. That's another 20. I can do it 10 more times. And now 2 and 24, that's what? 12, right? 2 times 12 is 24. Okay, that still is a lot of work, right? I still subtracted it a lot of times. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 62. I'm saying 124 divided by 2 is 62. That's how I get to that. Again, I'm just briefly showing you that when we're talking about long division, we're talking about repeated subtraction. We're just subtracting the divisor more than one at a time. Okay, I could have taken this same model, 124 divided by 2, and I could have said, well, I know that 2 times 50 is 100. I can subtract that 50 times. And now we're really getting down to it, right? 2 goes into 24. I can subtract it 12 more times. And I still have 62, okay? We are going to practice, practice, practice. I just want you to realize that even when we're doing long division, it is still repeated subtraction. You're just subtracting those 2's out 50 at a time, or 10 at a time, or 20 at a time, instead of doing minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Okay? That's how place value helps us. Okay? Turn this over really quick. Here's an area model, or array model. This is 3 rows of 6, or 3 times 6, for a total of 18. Okay? So the division problem that's represented here would be 18 divided into 3 groups is 6, right? I will tell you this, on multiplication there's a right and wrong. You have to do 3 times 8 here, or 3 times 6 here, but on division you can do 18 divided by 3 or 18 divided by 6. Okay? All right, and then here's the way they're just showing you again. Now it's 18 divided into 3 groups. Gives you 6 in each group. Okay, another way to model division is using a number line. Okay, so 25 divided by 3. I'm sorry, that says 15 divided by 3. Okay, so 15 divided by 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing it wrong. 1, 2, 3. It goes here, right? No, that's only 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my model is messed up. I think I am doing it right though.
You are. Just skip 2.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm struggling. Okay, so then I have how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay? 15 divided by 3 is 5. And you can show that on a number line. Okay, we are probably, I'm guessing, not going to get to this today. I can tell you, if you would do this for me in the morning or during RTI, okay? Cut out, I should have your attention still. Cut out this circle on the orange line. Just cut out the circle. You do not need to cut out anything else. You can do it during morning work time. You can do it during, if